Hello everybody, my name is Paul Skuse. I'm here basically today just to show you a little bit of how to cover the basics of a basic Mailchimp newsletter or flyer that you want to send out. A couple of things that we're going to presume here is that number one, we've already set up an account in Mailchimp. You've already created your account. You don't have to pay anything for under 2,000 subscribers, 2,000 email addresses if you like. It's no cost at all. So this covers most people, certainly for the time being, which is great. So you've actually logged in there and you've come across this screen. The other thing that I'm presuming here is in the audience, you've already been able to import some spreadsheets. Now, the way that you do this is by obviously going into CRM and exporting all the client details and putting it onto a spreadsheet, and you hide the columns that you don't need because all you actually need are the email addresses. So a couple of things that I put on here, a couple of different sets of email addresses I've included in the audience as far as I'm concerned for my Mailchimp newsletter. So from audience we go across to template. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a template. Now, because a lot of people are on mobile phones and not just laptops and computers, it's very, very much easier to do this and safer to do this if you actually select something very, very simple. For some reason, I've got the Samsung S9 Plus, and sometimes when I send a newsletter out, it cuts it off halfway down. Seemingly everybody else doesn't have a problem on their phones, but on mine it seems to do it for some reason. So I'm just going to cover a really, really simple template here. So if we have a look here, some of these here will actually cost you money, upgrade to use, but the simple ones like these here, we're going to use this one, a very, very simple to use and also free to use. And that's your basic screen right there. So I'll wait for that to load up, and we're going to do a very, very simple newsletter. So go on to logo, and you go into, we'll try that again, logo, and the default logo we go into replace, and it brings up all the photographs that you have previously downloaded, all the logos, all the pictures of different developments. So I'm going to use this now to keep it really, really simple, and that's locked that in there. Next box down here, as you move down into another box, showcase your products. Let's just say introducing the Harlequin. As I said, it's very, very simple what I'm doing here. So that's now gone in there. Come down, you want to add a little photo in here. Replace. And you can have a look at the typically I don't have a photo of a house there, but for the object of the exercise, we're going to pretend that this is a house. And you put that in there, and so on and so forth. It's very important that at the bottom of all this, you actually do some of these things here. I do it perfectly legally, but the only thing you need to do at the bottom is current year 2019. List company, I do that as being Vantage of VAS. All rights reserved, and the rest of it you get rid of, apart from the unsubscribe bit. And that bottom bit you get rid of as well. That is totally legal as it is. Why does it need to be legal? Because if you're sending out an email to anybody, you have to give them a very, very available way to be able to unsubscribe. They're supposed to have given you permission to email them in the first place, technically. And secondly, they must be able to have an unsubscribe from this list. Opportunity for them, which needs to be made very obvious. You'll also see at the bottom here some of the social media links. So you can actually go and have a Facebook link. So straight away, if I was to go into Vantage of VAS as far as a Facebook link, Hope there's nothing on my Facebook page that's going to create me embarrassment. Advantage of VAS. So all you do and then you just cut that and put it into here. Now anybody, if you save that, anybody that clicks on there is going to show them or take them to, on a click, your Facebook page, being the Vantage of VAS, being whichever Bridgewater, whichever one you want it to be. The same with Twitter, I don't use. Instagram, I don't use. Website, I don't particularly like that, because to me, that there doesn't really show you, so you just get out of these here. I don't need that, I don't need that. Website, to me, that doesn't really indicate that it's a website, but it's up to you if you want to use it. And of course, you can put advantageofvas.com.au in there, and that'll be an automatic link to the website. So we're getting through here. You can, some of these things, which is really, really good, you can go onto this one here, and you can add a photo there, caption 1 or caption 2, being 1 and 2, and you can put a photo in here, and a little just a reminder that'll go in there, and you can write underneath it whatever you want to do. Settings, I believe you can actually make that go on the side as well. Caption position, let's say you want to do it at the top, you can do that as well and swap it around. So there's all those things there that are really good. Now this is really a good thing. See where it says start shopping there? Change that to email me now, and you link it to an email address, and you do Paul S at Vantage, oops, don't laugh at me about my typing speed, all right? Let's catch up. If I may be so informal. So save and close. Now what you've actually got on the finished newsletter, you've got that button that will automatically send an email through to you. Let's catch up. So everything here is an ability to be able to, you know, put whatever you want in there, in whatever style you wish. And I'm going to get you to play around with it. But a couple of important things, you can actually add anything you want in there. You can actually put another picture in here by clicking on this and dragging it across to underneath there perhaps. And you might decide, right, I'm going to have a look at this. What am I going to put in there? I might just put that one in there, look. That's a nice one. And then you might decide that you're going to put, what can we put in there? Boxed text. So you move that across, and you might want to put it in here, and it's usually a dark one, and we are having a function on such and such a date. You can make it bold if you wish, just to make it stand out. You can change the size of the text in there, the color of the font, the color of the background, all sorts of things you can do. Right, now we've done all this, have a play with that, and then this is what we're going to do from here. We're going to save and close. We're going to save and exit. Now we're going to name it. Let's just say June newsletter. I'm going to say June the 12th newsletter, because I've actually got a June newsletter in there. So that's what you do, and you save it. So there it is. That's all ready to go. You can click on that, and you can send yourself, should you wish, a preview on an email, or you can actually put it in preview mode here. For that, for a mobile phone, it shows you how it all looks on a mobile. Okay, or you can come out of that and you can just say, right, I'm happy with that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a campaign. This is the exciting bit. So it's all ready to go. You've got the campaign. You're going to add recipients. 2, add recipients. Choose an audience. Vantage of VAS is mine at the moment, so I've just clicked on that, and that's okay. Save. Subject from, I always like doing advantage at VAS. My email address, make sure all that's correct. Save. Subject, let's add the subject. Great news from all things VAS. Save. That is now ready to go. Now, all you need to do after this, they're going to put a footer in there. They're going to add the required Monkey Rewards badge to the footer. And all you do after that is, it's not letting me do this because of something. Resolve. See if that does it. Because I've been going through this all jolly quickly, I've probably made a mistake. Okay, usually when you've there, okay, it's embarrassing me. Save and close. It's not letting me do it.